Let me demonstrate the purpose and the functionality of the action that we call Consume All on bin, which is part of the shop floor. Let's begin with creating a production order. I already created it here on an item. On the production order, I have entered an output bin where I want to put the finished good. And on the production order line, I've made sure that I've selected a specific bin, which is 55.07, to work with components on this production order. As you can see on the remaining quantity, nothing has been picked yet. And if I'm looking on my entries, item ledger entries, nothing is done yet. And what I want to do is basically to make the warehouse people move items into the production floor where I can use it. And when I'm done producing, I can select the Consume All on bin functionality. But as for now, we don't have anything on that specific bin. So if I'm looking at my bin content and I scan this bin code, which is now allocated for my production order, nothing is in here. So I will somehow print a picking list or tell the warehouse people to do the picking and start rolling in materials for my production order. So we'll just cheat a little and enter the warehouse mobile. If you use the warehouse mobile or whatever scanner functionality you use to move items from your backend inventory into the shop floor. So in this scenario, I will make an ad hoc move, bin move, and I will move from wherever my items are. So this is a warehouse guy driving around picking items for my production order. Let's just set 5 of this one. So maybe this is a completely new pallets that we are picking or whatever, and you could pick many times if you want to and just continue driving in goods on this production order. So let's take 8 of the other one and put it on my bin. So now I've just entered 2 items on my production bin, and if I'm checking my bin content, the warehouse employee could do that as well, of course. With the warehouse mobile, I can see that I've moved 5 and 8 into this bin. This way, the warehouse people can move lots of goods into my bin in many different times. So if these are pallets, he could move in 2 pallets, and when I've done using them, he can continue moving in new pallets, etc. and we'll just build up the list. Now, when I'm done producing, so I will start producing in real life, not registering anything. And when I'm done producing, I'll call the warehouse guy and say, yeah, now you can take back whatever is left on the bin. And let's just assume that we have one of each, or just one of the 18, 15 left on the bin. So there's more on the pallet than I could use. And therefore I'll make the warehouse guy empty what's remaining in real life on the bin. So I'll select the bin, the remaining item in whatever remaining quantity, and the warehouse guy will put it back on inventory like this. Meaning if I'm looking in my bin content now, on my production bin, it contains 2 items which is not there in real life, because this actually reflects what I've been using, because they put in a lot of stuff for me and they took the remaining quantity out. So now when everybody's done and I'm back in my shop floor and the warehouse guy says we're done moving back, we can select Consume All on bin from my production order, which was this one, and my bin code. So this is theoretically used during the last day maybe, and now it says, would you like to consume everything on that bin? Yes, please, I would like to do that. And now when I look at my, first of all, on my bin content, I would expect it to be empty because I just consumed all of it. And if I'm looking at my production order, I would expect it, of course, to be consumed for that production order. So in this way, it's very easy for production people just to produce, and we can do the registration later on, and it only requires that I allocate 1 bin code for the production order. So each production order, each separate bin code.